Phelps will have to sit, watch, wait, and perhaps gain a little extra motivation from this next heat, which is the A final of the men's 200-meter individual medley. This is one of our arena races of the evening. We start with lane number 1, Thiago Pereira, silver at the 2012 Olympic Games in the 400 IM. He will have Connor Dwyer next to him, a 2012 Olympian as well, who won a gold medal in the 4x200 free relay there in London. Josh Pernot, great swimming already from him in Charlotte. He was a semifinalist at the 2012 trials and third at NCAAs this year in the 200 IM. Ryan Lochte, we've already talked, 5 of the top 10 times all time in this event, 23 World Championship medals, a 3-time world champion in the 200. Gunnar Bentz, the second best qualifier today, a finalist in the 200 IM at NCAAs earlier this year. Andrew Seliskar will occupy lane 6 in this heat. National junior team member who won this event at the Junior Pan Pacs last season. Chase Kalish in lane number 7, silver at the 2014 NCAAs. Kyle Whitaker, coached by Mike Bottom at Club Wolverine, just graduated from the University of Michigan, a 4-time finalist at the NCAAs in this event. Ryan Lochte in the center. Go back to your comment about motivation and what motivates Michael. There's no question what motivates Ryan Lochte is beating Michael Phelps. He has now just seen him go 200. How much do you think that is going to get him fired up before these 4 laps?
It certainly has to help. I think a lot of this is kind of just putting the blinders on a little bit and swim your own race here. I expect a very good race out of Ryan Lochte, and I think this is the single race where you're going to see Michael Phelps and Ryan Lochte have the best chance of winning a gold medal next summer. Hagino from Japan has been so good over the last couple years, but he's still a full second, almost a second and a half behind the best time of Ryan Lochte and Michael Phelps. He's nowhere near the top 10 times in the world in history, and Ryan Lochte knows what Michael Phelps did and said, okay, we're not going to go head-to-head, but we're going to be right next to each other, in theory anyway, and he's about a half a second ahead of Michael Phelps and what he went just a second ago.
He was 2/10 faster after 1 lap, as you mentioned, a little over half a second after 2 laps. That's his strong suit. The back-breast combo is where Lochte can excel. No question he's going to win this 200-meter individual medley in terms of the final, but it is more about the time and what sort of statement he can send to Phelps and to the rest of the world.
I was talking to Ryan Lochte's coach, David Marsh, who's the head coach here at SwimMap just a little while ago, and he just said, I'm starting to see his confidence build, and that is dangerous for the rest of the world. When you start to see a little bit of confidence in a swimmer that has this kind of power and this kind of strength, that's dangerous. Now, he's starting to fade just a little bit like Michael Phelps did, but again, he's going to put a good one in.
He was 2.5 seconds faster with just a 50 free to go. Lochte, as you mentioned, the stroke sort of shortening a bit, struggling to the wall. He'll get the win. 1:57.2. There is your answer. A dominating win for Ryan Lochte, and that becomes the 3rd best time in the world this year.
It's just what the doctor ordered from Ryan Lochte. Maybe not so much for Michael Phelps, but certainly for Ryan Lochte, it really will help him as we head later and later into the summer. And I think, I mean, we have to go back and look at it in the history of Ryan Lochte, but this is certainly, if not the fastest he's ever been at this point of the year, certainly one of the fastest times he's ever put in as far as May of a long summer ahead. And he, again, looks so good. He starts to shorten up, like you said, Craig, a little bit in the freestyle, starts a little choppy at the end. But again, 1:57.2, 3rd fastest in the world this year, and only 9/10 behind Hagino, who went rested and shaved with that time, 1:56.3 at his world trial. So a good solid time for Ryan Lochte.
1:57.2. Congratulations to Josh Pernot, a personal best in finishing 2nd at 1:58.98, rounding out your podium from, well, look at that, Thiago Pereira, 1:59.51.
Phelps would have been 6th had he swum that in that final.
Ryan, we talked a lot during that 4 laps about the motivation you may have gotten from watching Michael the heat before. We all know about the rivalry and the friendship. How much did you pay attention to his time?
I know we were watching it over in the ready room, and he was out like a bullet. So I knew he was going to put up a good time. I kind of wish he was in our heat, but you know, when it counts at the end, he'll be there.
Ryan, I was talking to your coach, David Marshall, a little while ago, and he just said that he kind of felt like your confidence is starting to build more and more as we head into the summer. Does a swim like that really help with that?
Oh yeah, by all means. You know, last year was a little rocky, and now that I'm in training, I'm actually feeling good in the water. Things are starting to get better, like my overall confidence and just my overall attitude is getting better.
Everybody always worries about your health. How you feeling health-wise? You feel good 100%?
I feel great.
Awesome. That's good to hear. Congratulations on that one.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, a swim like that certainly is a confidence booster. 3rd best time in the world for Ryan Lochte. We're going to get a chance to see Katinka Hosszu again. Can she stay perfect here in Charlotte?